for the serious gamer.
Hey, NextGenTactics, Guns for Hire here with a special episode of the Gun Shop. Haven't done one in a long time. I don't have the fancy schmancy border, just keeping it you and me real right here, you and me. Anyway, and the border that was created by KDEF, who actually is the same person who created our channel background as well. You can likely contact him on our website if you wanted to get a hold of him, have him design something for you. Anyway, plug aside there. There you go, KDEF. I did that for you. Not even scheduled. Anyway, there's for those of you that have never watched a gun shop or aware of it, I used to do them quite often, and they're not news. It's not necessarily like, hey, here's the latest breaking news. You know what I do with the Black Ops stuff. This is usually an article or something that happens within the gaming world that either makes me really happy or, in this case, pisses me off. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but this kind of breaking news just came out. Microsoft, as of November 2010, so this year, if you need to renew your subscription, you're going to be paying $10 more. So what used to cost $50 is now $60. And I think the month-to-month went up from $7.99 to $9.99. Now, some of you are like, you know what? Who really cares? Drop in the bucket. And I kind of agree with you, but that's not the point here. I mean, it's not that I can't afford $10. I mean, I'll pay $10. Hell, I mean, I buy hundreds of dollars worth of games all the time, okay? And I spend thousands on my system and my equipment and everything like that, so $10. But it's not the point. The point is that companies like Microsoft ramrod their gamers, their consumers, because they know they can. Because you guys are dedicated fans, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying fanboys, but people that absolutely love their Xboxes, and you'll just pay it and you won't think anything of it, and you'll be like, oh, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not whatever. This is bullshit. This is a 20% increase, 20%. Now, while you're thinking it's just $10 for yourself, you have to look at the big picture. Go outside of your home and your little gaming world and think, okay, so what's happening here? What's happening is hundreds of thousands of gamers, maybe 300,000 to 500,000 within the area that this is affecting, which is the US, Canada, Mexico, and the UK. Lots and lots of gamers here. $10 across that board, you know, you're talking easy $3 to $5 million a year. What costs $3 to $5 million a year increase? What went up? I mean, your interface is the same. That doesn't cost anything. I mean, once it's programmed, it's done. And they can't justify what? All of a sudden, the developers, they need to be able to take $3 to $5 million more to pay off developers so that they get the games faster and the updates quicker. That's not worth it, man. You're going to be paying for it. It's not them paying for it. It's you paying for it out of your pocket if the case. But I don't think that is the case. I think what's happened is, just as disgustingly, they offered, I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but they offered a service, they announced, and it was amazing, and people were like, oh, that's great! ESPN service free for people with gold memberships. Free! That's how they said it. They said, oh, it'll be free for gold memberships. And everyone's like, wow. And for us, you know, in Canada, we probably won't get it. UK won't get it. Parts in the US won't get it. I don't think Mexico gets it. We were like, oh, okay, well, whatever. We don't get it, we don't get it. It's free to them. We don't get it, you know, what can you do? Maybe it'll be released later. So this free service has now, you know, shown its ugly head. And now it's $10. Now it's, instead of a free service, this service is costing you, the gamer, $3 to $5 million easy per year to have. And it probably also has to do with the Connect chat as well. I don't really know. I'm speculating. But all I know is it's $10 more per year. So while it's easy for some of us to pay $10, collectively as a whole, as a community of gamers that connects us, you and I are all connected, whether you hate me, love Xbox, love PS3 or PC, doesn't matter. We're all gamers. We have a love of gaming, and this is what we love to do. You know what I mean? This is our entertainment. This is our world. And as a community, we're going to be shelling out $3 to $5 million easy to pay for the service that was allegedly free. But you know what? I've been around long enough, probably longer than 95 to 98% of you guys, in terms of the console war. I played console games longer than 95 to 98% of you easily. I followed it since probably early 80s with Pong and then Atari 2600, ColecoVision, blah, 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 all the way up to now. And I have both the systems, and I'll continue to do so. So I've seen it come a long way, and I've seen corporations take hold of things. But what always made me weary and why I was always hesitant and never got one is I never trusted Microsoft. I don't like Microsoft in terms of the PC world. I'm a Mac user, even though I have a PC behind me. I have a Mac upstairs, which is considerably more superior to any PC. PC are, you can change the components, especially for PC gaming. PC gaming is, well, PC, it's not Mac, right? I mean, you can run it on Mac certain times, but anyway, Microsoft has this horrible reputation of releasing garbage software way too early, maybe even before betas are around, or even if they take beta, it's like they just are like, oh, we'll run a beta and make people think that we're fixing it. Then they put garbage out like Windows Vista, which most people remove from their computers, and then put XP back on the last one because Vista sucks. I got Vista on mine and it's horrible. Anyway, they're known for just slapping crap out as fast as possible to make the money and then fix it later if they can, and if not, then they'll put an entire new system out and make you buy it anyway because really it's the only game out there. And this is why I was always hesitant with the Xbox, because I never trusted Microsoft. And what did they do? They put out a system that was plagued with the red ring of death. Yes, it's fixed, and I'm not harping on Xbox. I'm harping on Microsoft itself. I love the fact that there's a ton of gamers on Xbox, that you're all gamers. I really do. I think it's awesome. I love the fact that you're gamers. I think the fanboy stuff is bullcrap, and you guys need to drop that, but you won't, because that's the way it is. I mean, you're programmed by propaganda and the corporations, and they want you to do that anyway, so you're a bunch of sheep. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Anyway, so Microsoft puts this out. They put out products really fast. They get you to get involved, and then they slowly start chipping away at you with all these additional costs, upgrade costs to get this. Oh, you want to go online? You need this. Oh, you want wireless? You're going to need this. You want to upgrade? You're going to need this. It's kind of like when I mentioned in the hardware comparison, where Microsoft's hard drive could only be replaced with Microsoft hard drive because they want every single penny that they can possibly get. Not so that, you as a gamer can get what you want. They don't care about that. They really don't. And if you think they do, then you're dreaming. But anyway, this pisses me off because this is atypical Microsoft bullshit. Bullshit. They're charging you $10, a 20% increase. What are we going to do? Nothing. We're going to pay $3 to $5 million. We're going to allow them to continue to lie to us with all these other future things where they say, this is free, we're giving it to you free, it's a free upgrade if you come with us. And then once you're on board, once you're hooked into that system, and there's enough propaganda, and you get confused by all the fanboy propaganda bullcrap as well. If you're a gamer, you're a gamer. I'm not saying to go to PlayStation 3. I'm not saying, oh, I'm giving up my Xbox because it's $10 more a year. I'm not saying that at all. But as a gamer, you should be pissed at Microsoft for doing this, for forcing you to pay for something that was allegedly free, but then they're like, oh, well, I guess it's going to cost us a little bit, so there's no way in hell I'm going to lose a penny. You guys are going to pay for it. But a 20% increase is absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Screw you, Microsoft. Screw you for ruining and screwing over all these kids that just want to play free video games, but you don't care because you've got them hooked, and their parents are going to pay no matter what. And you know what? I'm going to pay as well, but I'm still pissed off. One way to combat it, and I'm not exactly sure how this impacts it, don't exactly follow me on this. If you want to fight the $10 hike, what you can do is go out and pre-purchase a whole, but you got to have the money for it, pre-purchase now, or either renew your subscription right now, which may lose you some money, or go out and get a whole bunch of prepaid subscription. Because once it goes through on November, if you got to renew after that, you're going to get ramrodded. Eventually, you are going to get ramrodded anyway in another year. You're going to have no choice. You're going to have to pay it. But the whole point is, you know why, Microsoft? Why do you do this? Why do you screw over your customers without even giving them an explanation as to why? If you guys know why, if you got more information, by all means, share it. Again, I'm not taking sides on this. I don't care about PC. I don't care about PS3. I'm talking to you as a gamer, as a console gamer on Xbox, and why you should be pissed at Microsoft. That's it. Anyway, I'm Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. That felt good. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest. Peace.